Fireball Run, a life-size trivia game. This is the story of a legendary competition across America in search of obscure historic artifacts, underdiscovered places, and extraordinary experiences. What you're about to watch is real. The competition is filmed in real time over 8 days and traverses 2,000 miles of America. Here's what you missed in the premiere episode of the Fireball Run. Contestants arrived to beautiful Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Every ride imaginable rolled into the Graphic Creations decal base, and Game Level 1 spiced it up with the hunt for Fiery Farm.
We'll not cut out for this.
And now you're up to speed on the Fireball Run. Level 1 in the game takes place entirely in the local area. This is a rare opportunity to test strategies and get familiar with the game. Come green flag, errors will be costly. That's because the rest of the competition will take place over 2,000 miles at the speed of light.
My name's Austin St. John. I played Jason. I was the original Red Ranger on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in the 1990s. I mean, it was a tidal wave in 40 countries, 90 languages. It was megalithic in proportions. And after that, I was homeless for a bit, went off, got my GED, put myself through 2 college degrees. I got involved in the fire department for 12 years, and then I did medicine in the Middle East for 4 years. I retired out of the war in 2014, came home, and now I'm building my own production company. I'm producing films, and I'm doing things my way with real people. This is Alexis that was put together and wrapped for Autism Power. Autism Power is a new 501c3. Incredible people, powerful people doing amazing things. And that's our purpose. That's what we're here for. We're going to find a missing child. We're going to collect funds for an amazing 501c3. If I can make a difference in one life, mission accomplished.
Are you en route to the university?
Yeah.
There's a collection that are cool and collective American word slingers. So we're not quite sure what we're looking for, but we know it's at the university.
So far, looks like Impact is the only team not lost.
We can't miss our second mission of the week.
The University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire was founded on the banks of the Chippewa River in 1916, with only 186 students and 20 faculty members. Now, 100 years later, we're 10,000 students strong and considered one of the top regional public universities in the Midwest. We're national leaders in study abroad and undergraduate research, experiences that build careers and change lives. Our name has changed over the years, but UW-Eau Claire's commitment to excellence has always remained the same. McIntyre Library is located in the heart of our campus and opened in 1972. It provides access to billions of information sources and provides our students with tools needed to be savvy 21st century information consumers. And part of preparing the future is embracing the past. Our Special Collections and Archives Department, established in 1976, preserves and provides access to rare books and some unique and valuable history sources.
Our collection boasts an array of poetry, much of which remains relevant today. Our rare books collection focuses on first editions of British and American literature from the mid-1800s to about 1950. The collection contains volumes by famous authors such as Mark Twain, Rudyard Kipling, and Edith Wharton. Included among these rare books is an array of poetry volumes. These rare volumes of poetry remain relevant today in the digital age because the book format allows us to appreciate poetry in its most natural form. The highlight among our rare books is a collection of signed and inscribed volumes by the author Robert Frost. Frost was the recipient of 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. In this collection is a signed and inscribed first issue copy of A Boy's Will, Frost's first commercially produced work. And over here is our first edition copy of Mountain Interval. This copy is unique because Frost's poem, I Felt My Standpoint Shake, is inscribed inside. That poem would later be published under the title One Step Backward Taken. Today, a few lucky teams will have the opportunity to physically handle these rare masterpieces.
This is a rare first edition, first issue and first binding.
Oh, this is Frost.
Robert Frost.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of the finest Robert Frost collections in the Midwest. He had to sell his farm and move to England to get some success for his first printing.
I did not know that about it. I did not.
So it's a major part of history.
Thank
Thank you for being here. It's so good to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Good to meet you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for welcoming
Enjoy
us to
our
your
beautiful
community.
community.
It's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So it's our first edition of Mountain Interval. It's Frost's first book that was published here in the United States.
All right, Team Impact, now you've learned a little bit about Robert Frost. Now, don't tell them the answer. You're on a path that diverges in the woods. Which path do you take?
The one less traveled.
Gosh, that's why you guys are here. Good luck. Good luck, Team Impact, and thank you so much, Gregory, for having us here.
Fireball Run, I hope you've enjoyed today's class on Robert Frost at the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire.
Hi, I'm David Prescott, CEO of Integra Optics. Hello, I'm Mark Spunz. I'm an astronaut. We're Team 73, the I-Team, driving a 2015 Escalade upgraded by Hennessy Motorsports. We chose our Escalade because we can haul a lot of bourbon and a lot of beer.
For the record, while our teams like to have a good time, they do drive responsibly, because there is never a time to drink and drive. All libation and celebration happens when the game day is over.
Shane and I have figured out like what the real secret to winning this game is and solving these clues. I mean, come Monday morning next week, we're gonna have the kids back home and the schools helping us. But today and tomorrow, it's all about the locals.
Technology, the way to go, it's always the people. Man, that's a fact though, that is the truth. The people, they'll always give you the real skinny. Books, they tell stories all the time. Can you count on them?
Okay, we're going to the Paul Bunyan Logging Museum. Specialist will grant one member of your team the rare opportunity to hold the studded shoes of the studly performer.
Oh.
We can both do it. No, I guess one
Do you
team.
want to do it?
No, you can.
Okay.
Welcome. My name is Diana Peterson, and I'm the Executive Director of the Paul Bunyan Logging Camp Museum in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. In 1933, Drs. Roy E. Mitchell and E.C. Murphy planned and built this attraction so future generations could experience life in an 1890s logging camp. As lumberjacks moved into the Midwest, the logging industry changed Wisconsin's physical geography, population, and economy. The Chippewa Valley was a vital part of that logging history. Our exhibits demonstrate both the positive and negative impact logging had on our state. At the Paul Bunyan Camp, visitors can experience what life was like during the winter, when loggers worked 10-hour shifts, ate 8,000 calories a day, and developed strong bonds with other lumberjacks, playing music and telling tall tales like Paul Bunyan stories. After the logging industry moved west, men continued to develop the skills they learned working with the lumber. Log rolling became a sport, and these athletes toured the country, drawing enough fans to fill Madison Square Garden. A world competition was created in 1898. The first world champion was Tom Fleming from Eau Claire. While many men and women from central Wisconsin competed, the best known was Wilbur Marks, a lifelong resident of Eau Claire. While still in high school, Marks became the world champion in 1927 and held that title for 10 years running. He not only performed log rolling, but he jumped rope, roller skated, and did handstands on the logs. While this pair of boots looks like any ordinary pair, turning them over reveals little spikes. They belong to Wilbur Marks. This film shows Wilbur Marks performing right here in Carson Park in 1933, the year our museum began.
So far, nobody's come yet.
Nobody's got it? How is this possible? We're ahead? Look!
Wilbur Marks, he became the world champion log roller.
Oh, wow!
For the world, and he held that title for 10 years.
At 16? We get disqualified for one shoe.
Well, congratulations. Good luck for the rest of your
adventure. We have to wear a flannel shirt.
Oh, really?
So we're going to wear a flannel blanket.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, we have something else to do.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the next mission.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, take care. See you later.
Fireball Run, thank you for rolling into the Paul Bunyan Logging Camp Museum in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And don't leave without your Paul and Babe dolls. They're only $24.95.
Yep, everything really does end in the gift shop.
Hank Aaron statue in Carson Park.
I don't know, because there's
Make this short
22,000. No,
stop.
there's 22,000 items there.
Eau Claire Area Historical Photographs, Chippewa Valley Museum. So everything's coming up Chippewa Valley
Is
Museum.
it? Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Robin Wright. I am with Team 100, the Queen of Versailles team. We are riding in a 15-seat passenger limo bus. We're a little bit bigger than most vehicles, but we're making it.
The Queen of Versailles team, where should I begin? You have Jackie, the Queen.
The Queen of Versailles, I inherited that name when someone did a documentary on me and my family and the largest home in America.
You have Brian, probably funniest guy I know.
I'm giving us all of it!
This isn't just any funny guy. It's actor and stand-up comic Brian O'Halloran, cult film legend and Comic-Con icon.
You have Robin, maybe the not so greatest navigator I know. Jackie wants to take her time and socialize. Robin, I have no idea what her motives and plans are. And Brian wants to win. So and then you've got me in the middle trying to push everybody and collaborate everybody together.
Okay, so these missions are tough. The time is tough, and I really want to get a couple bonuses. I really wanted this to be an introduction to Jay. The second they let us go, we should have jumped in our cars and went. We probably lost 15 minutes kind of hanging around saying hi and bye to everyone. We probably won't be able to do any bonuses. So our charity mission is called Huggies Not Drugs. The requirement for 8 points is 2 packages of diapers, a set of baby clothes, shoes, and baby toiletries. 10 points, we have to donate a car seat or 10 sets of baby clothes. Every community that we go to, every town in America has a family that needs a little help.
More than just a show, Fireball Run makes a positive impact in each destination. So once a day, teams are tasked with a charity mission.
So I'm going to try to find a car seat and Legos for the next one because I have to build a house like Frank Lloyd Wright might have out of Legos.
For this mission, teams can earn extra points if they arrive with the items relating to their assignment.
You need to build a house out of Legos. It has to be put together, so you can't just buy a kit.
There's no f***ing way I'm building your new house. Versailles? No way.
I surely hope not, because this is Jackie's house, Versailles.
Come on, let's go, let's go!
$3. We'll get a different mixture, right?
We have to do variety because they're not going to all have little ones, so I need to think about that because the kids that come in with their parents usually just have the clothes on their back and not much else.
Got it.
Here. I got the easy to build ones. Worst case is we can give it to the charity.
We're going to the Chippewa Valley Museum.
This champ, while in town to attend a match,
Legally mauled 54 men in a career that spanned 13 years. Golfers.
Boxer.
Who's from Eau Claire, Wisconsin? Who's the golfer from Eau Claire, Wisconsin? Golfer? Read that again.
And that looks so Frank Lloyd Wright-ish. Honey, you started that out perfectly.
So the only one they had here, Brian, was a tree house. This is like actually more difficult than I thought it was going to be. It's 200 pieces.
I think we need some support right here.
Oh no, that's cantilever.
Oh yeah, that's good, just like he did, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so
not very good.
you told me that you have children and you know how to do this, and it's easy.
Oh, you guys are like, it's pressure.
Go with a different structure.
I bought a tree house. There's not a lot I could do with this.
With the game in full swing and time running thin, teams frantically search for the next location.
We are, thank God, 1 minute away. I just hope it's the right spot.
I'm Jenna Van de Zand, a volunteer collections assistant. Today, Fireballers will have an adventure in history at the Chippewa Valley Museum in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. As a history and cultural museum since 1965, the Chippewa Valley Museum features uniquely Midwestern and Middle American exhibits in 12,000 square feet. Our Changing Currents exhibit includes Native American history, settlement, logging, and industry. Our Farm Life exhibit includes dairy farming, changes in agriculture, and unique farm life traditions. An adventure in history for all ages. The museum is located in Eau Claire's largest city park on a peninsula of land surrounded by Half Moon Lake. Here we connect people to our Midwest community through special exhibits, workshops, and hands-on events. This is perhaps the only place in the world where you can find an Ojibwe wigwam, a 21-room dollhouse, a dairy barn, and a working 1950s ice cream parlor, all under one roof. Although we have many notable pieces in our collection, we've selected something very special from deep within our vault. Within this hotel guest register are signatures from some of America's most legendary persons. Finding so many notable autographs in one place is rare indeed. There are over 180 notable signatures in this book. However, Fireballers arriving today will experience those of classic comedy act Abbott and Costello, boxing champion Jack Dempsey, actor Boris Karloff, and architect Frank Lloyd Wright. And as an added bonus, they'll get to hold a baseball signed by Hank Aaron.
I am here to see Frank Lloyd Wright's signature.
What are we looking for?
Well, I don't remember.
Dave, you kind of look like Frankenstein. I bet you. All right, we probably wouldn't have to dress you up.
Boxing exhibit.
Oh yeah, we had to have the one glove.
Yep, so you're looking
We're
for
like Michael Jackson. Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yep, it's Frank Lloyd we're looking for.
Tom Freeman. Jim Darlin. At some point, we're gonna get better at this.
Yeah, in my next life.
In 1942, Abbott and Costello, one of the most famous comedy double acts in Hollywood history, stopped in Eau Claire as part of a World War II war bonds tour. 47 cities in 47 days. In just 2 hours, they raised almost $600,000 in today's money for the war effort.
Hotel Eau Claire guest book.
Okay.
Okay, and one wide one. Got it.
But
Thank
you guys
Phil.
have a lot more to do today, so,
Oh
right?
my gosh, you have no idea. I am going to leave you with this. This is our missing child.
Okay.
He has been missing since 2009.
Well,
We'd
thank you
appreciate
guys for
it.
raising awareness
Thank
about
you.
this,
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe.
Take
Yeah.
care.
All right.
Thanks, Joe.
Good to
See ya.
meet you.
Good luck.
Chippewa Museum boxing exhibits. Paul Bunyan Logging Camp animation students. You guys really are just putting way too much out on the internet. Just for the record, you really need to calm this down.
This guy's name is not mentioned.
Damn it, I thought it would be that easy.
Hey, Jenna.
Hi, Ivan.
Now, I have to admit, I am extremely excited about this signature right here. One of the most celebrated monster actors of all time is Boris Karloff. Now, this guy played in everything. He was our first on-screen portrayal of Frankenstein, and also played in The Bride of Frankenstein and The Son of Frankenstein. He was also the all-feared Mummy, and in the original Scarface, Body Snatcher, and The Raven. But I think we'll all remember him as the Grinch who stole Christmas.
There's his name, Boris Karloff.
But I need to dress up first, though.
Boris Karloff played the Mummy, correct? And we've got this ace bandage on here. Now, Kevin broke his arm.
For this, 2 points.
And we get the 2 points because he's got the ace bandage. Now, this was planned.
Bride of Frankenstein? How about a bride?
Hey.
Yes.
And duck down a little bit.
All right, we got it. Dressed as the Mummy.
I'm just excited because before coming out on these things, I'm always like, okay, I can't fall rock climbing, I can't wreck on a mountain bike. And what do you do?
I did it first.
You still live in it though. You don't let it hold you back. I love it.
What'd you think of the referee?
I almost want to give it to him and help him.
Will you owe us?
Show him this when you check in. You owe us.
All right.
You owe us.
All right.
You owe us. We just gave you extra credit.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
We have this baseball from 1952, signed by a then 18-year-old shortstop playing for the Eau Claire Bears named Hank Aaron. The Eau Claire Bears were a minor league team for the Boston Braves, now known as the Atlanta Braves. This will be the first time that anyone other than museum staff and the ball's original owner have ever held this baseball.
Hank Aaron came here when he was 18 years old. This was his first minor league baseball experience. He came from a Negro League team in Indianapolis and was signed by the Braves.
Thank you. You know, you never know what kids are going to get and what's going to be so incredibly valuable one day, right? Right.
Well, no, then it's cool he gave it to the museum. He was 72 years old when he gave it to us.
Yeah.
He could have sold it.
Wonderful, you're right.
I'm gonna go look around. Oh, this place is gonna be huge. I just realized 44,000 square feet.
So we have a signature from Frank Lloyd Wright.
Hey!
Looking for it?
Frank Lloyd Wright. He wasn't a boxer.
No, he wasn't. You're gonna have to keep moving.
Okay, so Ryan's putting together the house, the Lego house, so he's got 10 minutes.
A Wisconsin native, Frank Lloyd Wright is renowned for leading the prairie school movement that made the Midwest famous. When Wright visited Eau Claire in 1943, he was at the height of his career, yet he was also 76 years old.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
She's an architect, so this is so exciting.
Yeah, welcome.
I've studied Frank Lloyd Wright. Love his work.
How fun being an architect. That's that she gets to see, too.
Oh, yeah.
This is a tree house.
It has a little, is that a sheep?
Yeah, it's got a sheep on it too.
Yes. We went and got a tree house from the Lego Duplo set.
My daughter would be so much better at this. I am so excited. I just finished the Chippewa Valley Museum, and they had an autograph of Frank Lloyd Wright, famous architect who I designed a home in Sarasota, and it was based on this style of architecture, which I did with the Legos, and we'll donate these Legos to the children for charity at the end of the day. So let's go on to our next mission.
Yes, I am.
Known as the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey was one of the most popular sports figures in America in the 1920s. This former heavyweight boxing champion signed the Hotel Eau Claire guest book on March 15, 1940. He was in town to serve as a guest boxing referee.
Everybody that fought him, they wake up and say, "It's morning already?" And Jack would be cashing that check.
Jack Dempsey signed the guest register from Hotel Eau Claire, a downtown hotel. So they gave him a license and he reffed 2 bouts, and that's her story.
And 1, 2, 3.
Wow, that is awesome.
That is cool. Get up close so you can read that signature, man. It's gotta be legible.
Essentially what I got from it was they used him as the draw to this particular match because it didn't have enough of a draw. So he was here as the ref, they gave him a special license, and it's just a special moment in time for the Eau Claire area. It's pretty cool.
Anybody that spends any time in boxing, you can't get around Jack Dempsey. I mean, he was that good. Again, I wish we had more time, but Jack Dempsey was huge, and the only thing I'm bummed about is that he came and refereed in Wisconsin. He should have came to Burlington.
Have fun for the rest of your days.
We will.
Okay, good luck.
Off to the next mission.
So right now we're gonna find these flags, which Cord located earlier. So we're gonna go hit those bad boys, pick up some extra credit.
This is the Mothers on a Mission team. These guys were terrific, and they thought they were giving us a helpful bonus. I was supposed to take a photo with a boxing glove on.
Which was our bonus to that.
Right. Instead, we took it with a Lego. Yeah. Somewhere Jack Dempsey's going, seriously?
You
really?
guys?
You thought a Lego was going to be your bonus?
I'm gonna come back just to maul you two in the ring, you know?
So let's check the standings. Making major impact, Team Impact leads with 23 points. Beautiful Brains means 17 points for the Miss Americas. Lucky 13 for the Burlington Mare team. Power Ranger and the Stuntman Thrill with 13 points. And that kooky caravan called Versailles also has 10 points. I-Team also occupying the 10-point space. Tying the knot with 10 points, it's the Newlyweds. Coming up, astronaut goes cray-cray in search of the world's fastest computer.
This is an actual soldering gun from the 1980s.
Guess who got dragged back into racing?
There goes Cord!
Hell yeah! The heat is on again at Silver Spring Foods.
Come on, Robin, you do it.
I recommend a shrimp cocktail sauce.
Yes.
Here, let me taste it.
Things get sentimental for Team Versailles.
I lost my 18-year-old daughter at her funeral. A butterfly came and landed. And now when butterflies visit me, I feel like maybe it's like her spirit.
Finally, who knew having a ball would be so hard?
Great job, Chad. We're really proud of you.
It's the last of the Eau Claire missions before Green Flag and Episode 3 of Fireball Run.